Hello everyone, you're on to Winztv and we are live here on the red carpet for the Nollywood Economic Outlook. It's the maiden edition and there will also be the Corporate Governance Awards and also interactive sessions. So we'll be giving you the best of interviews here on the red carpet. So go nowhere. I'm Ifyuba for Winztv.
Winztv 24 hours entertainment.
Okay, welcome back. We're still on to Winztv and we're live here on the red carpet at Nollywood Economic Outlook. And I have here an amazing award-winning veteran. I mean, she's just amazing. Nollywood actress, Mommy Rachel Oniga. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, dear. How are you doing?
Very well, very well. Being in Nollywood, and we just had the interactive session about broadband, digital content, and creativity. How do you see it, Nollywood, the way it has come so far from the way we used to know it way back and now? How do you think it's making?
I would say Nollywood has come a long way. My take on this issue is that we are improving by the day. Education is key, and I continue to preach it. If we have this kind of forum and we have a lot of people, staging a thing like this, it goes a long way, because by interacting with other people on their, where they know best more than you, their field of expertise, you'll be learning a lot. Education continues, and I must say I'm privileged to be here. In short, I'm so happy I'm part of this. I love being educated, and I think all Nigerians, whether you are a market woman or you are an elite, education does not stop in one place. Some people are better in one field than you. So if you have an opportunity to attend, such seminars, workshops, you should gladly attend and see yourself privileged to be called upon to attend a function like that.
Thank you so much, ma, for your time. Really a great privilege interviewing you on the red carpet.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, you're still on to Winztv, and we are right in the venue where the interactive session just took place at the Nollywood Economic Outlook. And I have here a very special guest. Please, ma, introduce yourself.
My name is Buki Thomas. I'm an actor, model, and a voiceover.
Wow, that's impressive. But we just enjoyed the interactive session talking about broadband, digital content, and creativity.
Yep.
So, what's your take on that?
Well, my take is right now they've opened our eyes to knowing fully well that Nollywood needs to link up with broadband so that we could gain something. It's not just about the show, but the biz of the show. That is what we've been taught right now. So broadband is bringing the business to the show. So we need to open our eyes to know the business broadband is bringing to the show.
Yes, but what about the improvement in quality? Most of the time they said most of Nollywood movies coming out from Nollywood or content coming out from Nollywood is not really up to standard. But what do you think now that we have a bigger broadband to play with and to push the content further? How do you think the creativity aspect comes in now?
Well, the creativity aspect of the content level right now is going to be bigger and better, because right now, if broadband is empowering or collaborating with us, right now there's somebody supervising the content. So right now you know very well that the content we're bringing now is not just a shabby one, because somebody is involved, somebody is looking at it, somebody is looking at it, investing into it. So right now your content right now is going to be better, bigger, and more broader.
Wow. Thank you so much for this. Yeah, thank you. Connect, ma'am.
Well, we have learned some things that hitherto we can say we really do not know prior to this time. And we thank the participants, those who spoke to us, for highlighting some of the things that we didn't know before this time. But my concern now is the importance of government coming into our industry, Nollywood industry, to play key role, to influence, or rather to make decisions that will protect the practitioners. Okay, it will still have a very long way to go. We want to be coordinated and we want to move forward. Yes. It shouldn't continue to be a one-man business, because if it continues to be that way, then we will never get it right.
Okay, so you're saying that we should expect more partnership and between individuals and also the governments too. Yeah,
the individuals are already working on their own. We want the government to come and partner with us, take charge. Okay. So that life will be well for the average Nigerian actor.
We're still live on the red carpet at the Nollywood Economic Outlook, and I have here a very distinguished guest. And please, sir, would you introduce yourself?
How are you? My name is Chris Akwarando. I am an actor, director, producer, and I'm also a teacher.
Well, that's great. You've been inside at the interactive session. We are talking about broadband, digital content, and also creativity. So, being a total Nollywood practitioner, how do you think IT, how does it merge right now in 2019?
Well, you see, we are suffering for not being able to market appropriately what we produce. Okay, so you cannot produce and put it in a locker. So you can only produce and send it to the consumer. And that's where the broadband comes in, because someone has to see what I produce. So there's a congruence. All of them come together. So in a centripetal arrangement in which what I create and produce and what somebody is going to market through technology converge. And that's how Hollywood is made, and that's how Nollywood is going to be made.
Yes, so certainly we're looking at efficiency, profitability in the industry.
Exactly. If I can't be paid, then where am I standing? So there's no need doing the job if I can't earn from it. The time has gone when I was doing things on charity. Now I'm doing it for Chris.
Please, Ma, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Apostle Adenuga Rose from AGN.
Okay. Nollywood. Okay. All right, and we are here talking about the information technology, ICT, and how it will improve things in Nollywood and in the economy generally in Nigeria. But we're also talking about IT being taught in schools, you know, and secondary school, primary schools, and also encouraging the government to pass these policies. So what is your take on that?
Okay, like I am a proprietress of a school, making it nursery and primary school. So we have also taken the advantage of technology to bring in this so that the children from the cradle to the primary level could have some information. Because when we're talking about this, we're talking about getting them informed so that they could go all out while they are growing. In fact, in our KG class now, we've so arranged it that at KG class they can go on their computer. Yes, they have their tabs, the little children. They have their tabs, they get information, they can tell you. In fact, things I don't know. These little kids will come and tell you, Mommy, you're old school. This is what is happening. I say, wow. So if the government can actually invest into this will help the nation so that our upcoming children, you know, in the past generation, we had a lot of things. Before you could even see computer. I was in Unilag before I saw a computer for the first time. But these children have copies to themselves. So now, information is getting disseminated. They can handle their handsets. They can browse the internet, even at a very tender age, yes. So it would be very good if our government could go ahead and encourage it by investing into it and encouraging those who are into it to continue.
Thank you so much, Ma. So certainly from this great summit, we are looking at further government partnership with schools such as yours. Okay, thank you so much, Ma. Thank you.
Happy meeting you. Thank you so much.
Yes, good morning, sir. Please, can we meet you?
Good morning. My name is Chris Owaje, and I'm the pioneer of the national IT policy. I'm here to at least lay some credence on the way forward for Nollywood, Nigeria. Yeah.
Wow. That's great because, when we hear of things like artificial intelligence, IT, being the present and the future of the way things would happen in economy all over the world, how do you think Nigeria is well positioned to, be in the league of things happening all over the world pertaining to IT and ICT?
I think that's why we are here today. We can't move forward without broadband. And artificial intelligence and robotics is just an extension of man. And man must research technologically to be able to proceed and compete. So everything that you are seeing that is coming out today has been in the research laboratories for about 10 years. So we need to build more innovation hubs. We need to ensure that we have more research labs and make sure that the youths of this country can engage and compete digitally. I think that is exactly how the roadmap should look like. And Nollywood becomes an integral part of that hub that we must build, to ensure that we can produce more work just for the people, and of course more entertainment. People don't know the reason why entertainment is becoming a global revenue spinner. It is becoming a global revenue spinner because man must entertain, and machines are going to do the works of the future. So there will be an idle time, and that idle time must be engaged through entertainment, be it going to the rocket on the moon, and there must be entertainment that follows. I think that is really the nitty-gritty. And policymakers must understand this to be able to ensure that they engage.
Yes. When you talk about policymakers, I like what you said about research labs and innovative hubs being set up. But it has to be through policies and through the politicians, politics, legislature, and things going through the secondary school, primary school level. So far, how have you gone with it? How far have you gone with it in making sure that from the secondary school, primary schools, the kids learn ICT, how to build apps, coding, and interesting things like that?
Good. I think you really made a very valid point. And the face of it, government itself, most of the time, especially in the technology domain, does not really know the policy, strategy, and roadmap. This has to come from researchers, from educators, and from industry. So they will bring out the working papers and say, hey, government, this is how the world is going to look like in 10 years. So we want you to adopt this policy and make legislations on it and make sure that Nigeria will not be left behind. The same thing happened with national IT policy. It wasn't from government. It was from the IT industry professionals who went to the minister, Ebitimi Banigo, in 2000 and 2001 and say, hey, this is what the world is talking. That's about 18 years ago, all right? So now we are here, and there has to be another look at what is broadband going to do moving forward for information technology and the people of Nigeria and e-commerce, not only in Nigeria, but also in Africa.
We are still on to Winztv, and we are live at the red carpet for the Nollywood Economic Outlook and also the Corporate Governance Awards. And I have here distinguished guests. Please introduce yourselves, sirs.
Well, my own name is very long. They call me MC Ling Chong, but the full names are Usman Chukwudi Ling Chong, Ekpayong Balogun, Lalipusha, Onovio, Good Luck, a.k.a. Godwin, a.k.a. Sylvanus Undo, Good African Magic.
Amazing. And you, sir?
All right, mine is very short and simple. My name is Vijay Ketus.
Okay. Well, we're here we are talking about economic policies, ICT, IT, artificial intelligence. We all have phones, and I'm sure we have like our favorite apps.
I don't have phone. I have something like this. Let me show you. Something like this. If you call this on phone, phone.
Oh, okay.
Phone.
Okay, but
people call it Tonosobe.
All right. But anyway, we are here about IT,
okay.
And it's how it will help Nollywood and the economy of Nigeria in general. So we all know about movie apps and how it has helped. So what do you think, as a practitioner in Nollywood, how do you think ICT has helped, move things further in the industry?
Globally right now, if you look at it very well, some of our movies that we don't expect the mileage. I think the technology has done us good. because if you look at it internationally, a lot of people reckon with us now. Some of our videos and all the rest now in some African countries and some places like that, they begin to recommend Nigerians to come play some particular role. So it is done a lot of good work for us, you know. So, and we need more input. And for me, I would just say, apart from the input, I would say the multinationals had to support, because if you look at it very well, resources are not being pumped into this part of entertainment, and that is the gold mine all over the world. Because America, if you watch this film they call Black Panther, not that the film was that extraordinary, but there was something about it. It was the publicity they gave to it that made it mad. And then, like, so if our government could support us like that, like Americans do, like other countries do, I think we'll go places, and they will appreciate us, because it's not easy shooting. Because they say when you shoot a movie, there is no small role. Every role plays as if it's the last you're going to play.
Wow, that's really great. And I'm sure you're also very active on social media. And social media, you know, the apps is all part of IT, and it has helped a lot of people's career in Nollywood, outside Nollywood, including small businesses. So how has your app, your favorite app, social media app, helped you as a practitioner in Nollywood?
Well, several times I've had people contact me from the internet, which shows that we're doing something good, which shows that they're really out there. It's been estimated that most youths, they spend over half of the day on the internet. That's why we try to put in our best and make sure we sell it to our audience through the internet. And so far so good. It has done an amazing job for me. It has done an amazing job for Nollywood. I mean, everybody is benefiting from social media.
Yes, certainly everyone is benefiting from social media, info technology and ICT. So thank you very much, sirs. Do enjoy the event. We're still live at the red carpet of the Nollywood Economic Outlook and Corporate Governance Awards. And I have here a very distinguished guest, a veteran in Nollywood. Please, I call him Uncle, but anyway, please, please do us the honors and introduce yourself.
I'm Tony Akboshiri, a veteran Nollywood actor. And a veteran Nollywood director, DGN.
Well, great to have you here. We are here about talking about IT, encouraging the government to put up policies that will encourage information technology, whether in primary schools, secondary schools. But as an individual, as a Nollywood actor, I know we have apps, Instagram, WhatsApp, things like that. How has it helped you as an artist in the industry?
Let me just start from the grassroots. I remember years back when we do our casting and when we want to reach our actors, we have to send the PA to move from home to home, from house to house. But today now it's not the same thing. Today now the IT is there with your phone, with especially the mobile phone. You reach the actors on time, and not only that, notice of auditions are being sent, and not only that, they're on WhatsApp, but they're everywhere. So the social media, it really has a lot to do, and it's helping. Are you going to talk about a primary school? Today now you have a child of maybe 6. The way they maneuver and the way they take over the internet is a very big surprise. So it has really helped, and there's still more to come. All I'm saying, and even both the young and the old, the veterans, like you talked about, and like they call most of them analog. It's time we really sit up and flow with the tide. So it's helped. It has really come a long way, and it's doing a lot of good in the industry.
And certainly it has helped to increase the profitability of the industry, because when it's easy to get the crew together, the cast together, and also with the advent of apps, mobile apps to watch movies, it has certainly increased things and pushed Nollywood further. What do you think? More of our movies are being seen everywhere.
It has, but on the other way too, it has also reduced, especially those that could not go on the net. I'm talking about the marketers who who basically depends solely on the come and buy my CD and so that aspect. But then I think it has really come to help better than going to the market. You have to drive down, you have to do this before you watch a film. Today you just pick up your amp and any film you want to watch, you download it and there you are watching the whole film. So it's great. It has really helped us, and it's still helping because I know more are yet to come. We're still delving into it.
My name is Chioma Okeagugo. I'm the zonal coordinator, Southwest Zone of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA.
So that's a very important agency right now, because technology, artificial intelligence, information technology is the present and as well the future. And we hear of things in China like little children in nursery primary schools already learning coding. So do you think such policies could be put into primary, secondary schools here in Nigeria?
Oh, definitely. NIDA, is mandated by law, is the IT agency of the federal government. So NIDA regulates IT. NIDA, you can use IT for a lot of things, capacity building, you empower youth, you create jobs. So that's why this event is important, because Nollywood, for instance, contributes so much to the GDP in the country, and they're using a lot of, there's a lot of IT being used in the process, and that's why NIDA is here to, partner with them, to support with them, and then to be able to advise in ways that they can create more value.
Wow, I like it when I hear more value, because we've been talking a whole lot about federal government synergy with individual producers or the Nollywood as a body. So which policies exactly are we looking at, or is it just a general advisory thing?
Well, there are several things. IT is so broad. So it's going to be like sector specific, what Nollywood needs. If you look over there, you would see we've put a banner there that talks about a lot of things that we do. We regulate IT, we're involved in cyber security regulation, digital inclusion, capacity building. So we're available, and we've been working with them all this while. That's why we're here. Okay. And I'm actually here, the DG of NIDA, Dr. Issa Ibrahim Pantami, would have been here, but he's on official duties outside the country. So I'm representing him at this event.
Wow, I mean, this is amazing. It's great news, knowing fully well that the federal government is now partnering with Nollywood. So certainly in 2019 is greater value in the industry.
Definitely.
Well, thank you. It's been great having you here on the red carpet. And we are looking forward to the interactive session with you. Introduce yourself.
My name is Beatrice Ibizugbe.
Okay. And I'm sure you're in Nollywood.
Yeah, I'm an actress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. We are here talking about, IT, information technology, apps, social media, and how it's helping to build and shape Nollywood and increase and better the economy of Nigeria. So how has your personal app like WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, how has it helped you in your career as a film actress?
Yeah, I would say as an actress that technology has been very helpful, because you can see me holding my phone. My phone is my office. It's my everything. This is where they will call you midnight, anytime. WhatsApp, where is happening, where we have an audition, all this thing. We relate with African Magic through phone. Everything we do is through phone. So all the jobs I've been doing is through phone. It's still through phone that we get to know about this program, and that's why we are here.
That's great and amazing. I'm sure you have a whole more fun and be able to know more about the usefulness of ICT more in Nollywood as an actress. So thank you so much. And do you enjoy this session?
Yeah, I enjoyed the program, and I want to say kudos to the organizers of this program.
Yeah, thank you.